welcome to ShutterJams. How's your week been?
My week's been really good, Dave. It's been a long week, but we're starting to calm down now.
We are.
I was lucky enough yesterday to play a gig, which was just really exciting.
Oh man, there was no foreplay there at all, was
No,
there?
no, I'm just in.
Sorry, I did this. Go on and tell us. I've made right. I got very jealous as soon as I knew what this gig was. But yeah, like I don't know. I was jealous, but I'm equally quite proud. Like I'm just like, yeah, my mate's doing this. It's wicked. But I do definitely wish I was on it with you. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not sour. I'll just get on the next one. Go on and tell us, what was it?
All right, so I got a call from a band leader of a band that I play for in London, saying, I've just had a call from Disney, who are working with Marvel on this project, saying they needed a band to play the premiere of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 premiere in London. So that's what we did, and it's really exciting. First thing I did was call Dave and rub it in.
Yeah. I was like, do they need a guitarist? Do they need a bassist?
Annoyingly, it was all covered already.
Oh, I'll have a tambourine.
I was so annoyed. Yeah.
I was slightly annoyed when you were like, we've got a videographer. I was like, I could have done that.
Well, that's the thing. None of it was my choice.
Yeah,
I was just along for the ride.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I
Next
wish.
one. Next one.
But the band really, they did a great job. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know Dave, biggest Marvel fan I know. Like, he gets a monthly subscription of underwear that comes from Marvel.
It's not from Marvel.
It's just comic books or something.
I do have a monthly subscription from On That Arse or On That Ass. It's ON. Well, you know it's spelled On That, but ass like ASS, not ARSE. But they're really comfy, and if they're up for sponsoring, that'd be wicked. We are not sponsored by anyone yet. I'm still trying. But yeah, no, they're. I don't wear anything but them. I think I've got them on now.
I just thought they were Marvel because they're quite like comic book.
No, they are quite comic booky. I mean, you can get the plain versions as well, but I like the ones with all of the stuff in it. I've definitely got. I think I had loads of superhero. I've always worn funky
Well,
pants.
the thing is, if you're ever at a pub quiz and there's like a superhero around, you need Dave around.
Yeah.
What's Thor's hammer called, David?
Mjolnir.
Yeah, it's like not even a split second.
Oh, mate, I've pulled my pants up a little bit too high now, and I'm very uncomfortable. But it's okay.
Are they climbing the void? Are they?
The void. There's nothing void about me, mate. I'm the opposite of void. There's too much of it. Yeah. So go on.
Right. So the gig entailed us playing some of the songs from the mix tape. Yeah. Which was like all the tunes like "Come and Get Your Love" and "If You Like Pina Coladas" and all those tunes, like all the stuff that you know from the films. So that's what we did there. We turned up yesterday at the Cineworld IMAX theatre in Leicester Square.
Yep.
Big bugger, really big theatre. And we got set up, and there was all these little stations around. There's like a photography station with like the proper Guardians of the Galaxy 3 like logo, and like it was pretty cool. It was proper like paparazzi-esque. They set
Pepperami. Sorry.
They set up the stage for us with all these like neon lights. It was really cool. And the thing is, so this is Dave doesn't know any of this yet. I haven't told Dave any.
No,
of this
I made a point of being like, don't tell me anything, because this will be. I want to find out all of this firsthand at the same time. Well, not at the same time.
As you guys.
Time as you guys.
Yeah.
I feel like. I want the reaction. Go on. Yeah. So yeah, Dave doesn't know.
Yeah. So we were sort of told that it was going to be 700 guests, and it was going to be all celebrities, press, and invited guests. And while I definitely recognised a few faces, I couldn't place anyone, and I didn't see anyone that I knew from the films. I sort of think if they were there, they might have gone in a different way.
Right.
So I didn't see them because we were playing in the kind of foyer. on the way into the entrance,
Okay.
right? So it's like
Right.
you go up in the cinema, you go up the big steps, along the red carpet, and then a little bit further on, next to like the entrance of the theatre, is where we were set up. Kind of in a cinema, it was sort of where you'd imagine the popcorn to be.
Yeah.
They boarded all that off and put us in front instead.
Okay.
So I didn't recognise anyone properly. I didn't know any names. There was definitely a lot of kind of celebrity figures, but I'm not very good with celebrity figures anyway at the best of times.
So what do you mean celebrity figures?
Probably people from Love Island. I don't know. You know, stuff that I don't watch.
Yeah.
But there was some definitely very attractive people that were, you know when they're so attractive that they're just not real.
Yeah.
Yeah, they as in like, you know, that they're clearly a celebrity or fashion figure or something, and they're wearing something ridiculous and they look fabulous, and you know, there was a lot of that going on, and I'm kind of like, but I don't know who you are. But that is probably not because they're not popular. It's more because I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah. No. But you'd think, with it being that, I mean, I don't know, but you'd think with it being that sort of thing, they'd invite people that were relevant.
They might have been. There was one guy who I actually did recognise, but only because he's the ex-boyfriend of a friend of mine. And the only reason I really recognised him, because I met him once, like years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago. And when I met him, he was wearing a big onesie with mushrooms all over it. And this guy, I recognised his face. I'm like, I wonder who that is. And I saw his trousers were covered in mushrooms. So I messaged my friend and was like, why is he here?
What, he's wearing mushrooms again?
Yeah,
I was literally.
I've only met him twice. He was wearing mushrooms on his trousers again.
You've done it for me. That's okay.
Yes, I think. Anyway, lovely guy. But apparently he does loads of voiceover work, and like for big names, and used to do lots of acting and lots of this and that. So he's actually
got to have something to do with it. Like the mushrooms have got to have.
Yeah,
there's got to be some sort of significance. You can't just bop around wearing mushrooms everywhere. I don't know.
I think he just is always on mushrooms.
Oh right.
Maybe, I don't know. I'll ask him, and I'll tell you guys next time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys I'll ask him, and I'll tell you guys on the next one. If anyone's even remotely interested. Just scratch that. Did you just spill it down?
Yeah.
David,
It's all right.
can't take you anywhere.
I don't mind.
So yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, we did the first set, which is about half an hour long of like the real classics, and then they were like, do us a 45-minute set of just a slightly expanded version of everything. So we did that, yeah, and we added a few more songs and all stuff from the film, I think. Pretty sure. Although I don't, some of the songs I don't remember being in them. But it was on the soundtrack.
Yeah, there's
on
3
Spotify.
films now, isn't there? So
and isn't there a cartoon one or something?
No, there's a.
Is there not?
Oh, there might be. I mean, there probably is a cartoon, but there was the Christmas special.
You've also got the What Ifs, so it might.
Oh,
have
the
been
What
those.
Ifs. Yeah, no, yeah,
So I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know for sure.
Maybe.
Because there was one guy dressed like Star-Lord, but he was wearing the Black Panther necklace, and I was like,
Yeah.
why? And apparently on the What Ifs,
Yeah,
there's
the
a
What
version
Ifs,
where
it's a version. Yeah, T'Challa ends up
Yeah.
getting taken.
Yeah.
Rather than Peter Quill, and he's arguably a much better Star-Lord. It's just
Really,
more,
yeah.
It's just more competent. It doesn't mean better.
not difficult.
Just
yeah.
yeah. Just
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, we could talk about Marvel for a long time. There'll probably be an entire episode dedicated to exactly that.
That might end up being. Okay. All right. Well, I don't feel quite as bad about missing it now.
No, honestly, you didn't miss it. There was one cool moment where someone dressed entirely as Spider-Man got in front of the band and started breakdancing. That was pretty cool.
It would have been wicked if they'd taken their mask off and it actually was Tom Holland.
Oh my god, yeah. No, his figure
yeah.
wasn't slight enough for Tom Holland.
No, I would expect those sort of people to be there.
I don't think, as in they might have been. Like I said, they might have gone into the theatre.
They probably have got like a different entrance.
Yeah.
To go to the front seats or the
especially
back seats in the house or something.
Will Poulter, who plays I've forgotten the character's name.
He is Adam Warlock.
Yes, Adam Warlock, exactly. Because he's from East London, I found out. So I expected him to be
I knew he was
there.
British. I didn't know where he was from.
Yeah, East London. So I was like, if
you just got the tube.
you just get the tube, unless he was doing something somewhere else in the world for someone. You know, they're
Well, no,
busy
you
people.
would have thought. I mean, because I tell you what, actually,
That's the one I would have wanted.
I'm pretty
to go
sure
to.
I follow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just all of them on Instagram. It's definitely going to be Let me have a look and see if I can find, because James Gunn has been putting up stuff all over the place from
I love
like
James
the
Gunn.
world.
I think he's great.
The world premieres.
I quite like that he gets his brother in on everything. At least on the
Yeah.
Guardian stuff. One annoying thing. So they put us in these boiler suits, which look wicked. I was really, really chuffed. I left mine there. They said we could have them, and I left it there.
Oh,
I know. I thought I put it in my bag. Checked my bag this morning. It's not there, so I must have not put it in the bag. I remember folding it up to put it in the bag, but then I think I put other stuff in the bag and forgot to put it in. I know. I'm so annoyed.
Savage.
So annoyed.
Very annoying. Ah, sorry, mate.
Yeah, I know. I'm so annoyed.
Guide.
So
Well, I've had a really boring week
I've got the memories.
in comparison.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what we've done. Actually, no, I didn't have a boring week. I've had a
You never
weekend.
have a boring week.
Had a weekend packed full of gigs. So the Rising Sun, no, not the Rising Sun. We had the Plough.
We did the Plough on the
Thursday. That was good. It was a bit quiet.
Yeah.
But it was all right. It was good fun.
Yeah, we probably could have pushed that a bit more.
We should push them a little bit more next time. Ollie Smith came down from Animal Spirits. I think he's called Mr. Toad or something. Musical Toad. He's a funny
player.
bloke. He is a hell of a strong player. And I haven't actually found anything he can't play yet.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying because he's like, he's like me but better. And he matches my kind of scatty energy as well. He's just, yeah.
You two in the room together was
It's quite
was
fun.
a challenge.
It's quite fun. We should definitely have like a musical
I
session.
was like, can someone just start a song and bloody finish it, please?
I know, yeah. Because at least I kind of recognise when something's not going right and go, no, okay, no, let's not do that. He just
love him. He just
powers
keeps going.
through.
Just keeps going.
Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that was good fun. And then the following day, I had a high tide gig, but I can't remember what one it was. Where was it?
I wasn't
Friday.
there. Sure, it wasn't Saturday.
No. Oh, Merton Vintage Fair.
All right.
It was to be expected, as it was to be expected. It was all right. It was good. It was it was all right. It was a bit quiet. But as far as the Friday is just for the people that are staying there, so it's always going to be a bit quieter. Anyway, Saturday the girl band Static had their first gig.
Which reminds me, ironic name. You need to tell them to move a bit more because they when they play. Honestly, when they play,
they are very
static.
Yeah, they are very. I didn't think of that, but yeah, they are.
Nor did I till just now.
It was not me bopping around.
Yeah.
Got my hips going, but everything else is. Yeah, no. But they did really well. Embarrassingly, the pub was a lot fuller for their gig than it ever was for us. I was really, really dire.
Yeah,
there was no one there. And then Saturday played the Dolphin with High Tide. It's just always a raucous.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing that soon, aren't we? Or in a while?
Yeah, a couple of months.
Okay.
July, 8th of July, I think.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's the day before my son's christening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was all right. And then I had a lovely day yesterday, actually, on May Bank Holiday. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
No.
Day before yesterday.
Christ, I've lost a day.
Same.
Just went with the family up to Reculver. Went to Reculver Towers. I said to my daughter, I was like, we're going to go to see a castle. She's like, castle. And she loved that. And then I was like, we're going to go and see a little castle because the castle in Whitstable had loads of stuff on. And she's like, where's the castle? I'm like, that's it. She's like, oh, that's not a castle. Great, okay. But that was a lovely day. Yeah. Had some air gigs come in from Ollie.
Coffee's down.
Mine is going down. Well, that's been about it, really.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a topic for today either.
No. We were just going to chat about gigs that we've done, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did a gig on Saturday. It was a 40th wedding anniversary, and it was a country gig.
Okay.
and I was on bass.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
And that was it was a laugh. I enjoyed that. It was. They ended up doing like a line dancing thing. So that's something that Light's really good at, actually. Is like doing these little line dances in the band. The same band as we did the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, which is a little trio. Just me, Lilac, and Ollie, she's one of the best drummers I've ever played with. She's
girl Ollie.
Yeah,
female
Ollie, drummer, just incredible player. Oh my goodness, her playing is fantastic. And yeah, just really, 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 really good.
Yeah. Good.
So that was nice to have some kind of stability at the back there, because obviously me playing bass is not something I do very often.
No.
So it's always nice to play with a good drummer. Yeah. So I can kind of have some stability in the back line.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lilac goes off and does her thing. And we follow.
Yeah.
Doing the line dancing, and it was quite amusing. There was a moment where Lilac said, "Just play something while I'm teaching the line dancing thing."
Yeah.
And there I am having a beer, and Ollie starts playing, and I'm just like, "Oh." She gives me a look like, oh, "Yeah, of course, sorry."
Yeah. Because you don't play anything. Well, you do. You don't really. You play one key at a time when you play with me.
Yeah.
The other hand's free for beer.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't impossible, but it was harder to do that on bass.
Yeah.
I did manage to find a way.
Yeah.
I just played in A. So then if I'm playing, then I play 1, 4, and 5.
Okay.
And then play the 5 of each one as well, playing the D.
Right.
So it was. So playing the G.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah.
What else has happened? I don't know what else has happened this week, really.
I did a videography sort of thing.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So for the Emile Dale Academy, they had their end of year showcase for the third years.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asked to go and do some portrait style videography for the purpose of kind of social media, TikTok,
like Reels and TikTok and stuff,
Instagram, etc. And do you know what? Shooting a portrait is an absolute pain in the ass. Not a fan, especially because the stage is horizontal.
Long ways. Yeah.
It's landscape, right? And you've got lots of people in a landscape fashion. However, humans are portrait. So the solo shots, when it was someone doing a solo, perfectly fine. As soon as it went to anything ensemble, I was like, I mean, I'm trying to capture all of the energy, but then like one person singing, then another person moving. It was impossible getting the those shots. I should have just gone a lot further back, but they did say they wanted up close and personal stuff. So I think those shots are just not usable. That was a challenge. This is why
you have two cameras.
That was a challenge. They actually wanted it done on a phone, but I don't have a phone gimbal, so I obviously use the camera.
On a phone?
Well, that's what they usually do, because actually they want it to be kind of like almost like a regular TikTok thing captured in the room. So they want it to feel like it's just a person on a phone, but obviously I don't have that capability because I don't have. I also don't want to do that. I prefer better.
Yeah, I've always followed like Peter McKinnon, and he was doing a video with what's his name? Chris Ramsey. Is it Chris Ramsey that does all of the puzzles and things?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Anyway, a couple of YouTubers. And Peter McKinnon's videos are
world class.
Like he's out of this world good. He's probably one of the reasons I've stuck. He's actually one of the only people I like actively follow.
Yeah,
him and Matty,
yeah.
and like from sort of 4, 5, 6 years ago, whenever. Cross, what year are we now? 2013. So yeah, since about 6 years.
23 actually, not 13.
13.
Yeah,
did I say 13?
You did, yeah.
Oh dear, I'm 10 years behind. Yeah, so yeah, 2023. I've lost my train of thought now.
You lost what decade it is, mate?
Oh yeah, no, he was talking to Chris Ramsey about Reels and YouTube shorts, story. They're all the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
they've all got different names. And how he would spend loads and loads of time on it, making it really, really nice, making sure that it looped properly and did all this, and it wasn't getting the reactions that he wanted.
Yeah.
And then Chris Ramsey was like, well, actually, no, I'll show you what I do. And he'd go, okay, this, blah, blah, blah. edit, done.
Yeah.
He's like, that's literally taken start to finish less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it goes mental.
Someone suggested that actually on TikTok specifically, I don't know about Instagram, but the ones that share better and the algorithm seems to promote things that are less kind of, that are more human, more like everyone is doing. So if you're doing it on a phone, and if you're doing it, like if you're trying to do it super professionally, you might be hurting yourself, is what was suggested. I don't know if this is true or not. I think this is a theory, but it seems to be holding true a bit. I don't know if it's exactly true, but people seem to say that the things that share best are things that people are kind of going, right, this is the kind of thing that like my friend might be posting or I might be posting. As soon as you put it like super professional, you assume that there's some kind of budget, you assume it's some company, corporation.
Yeah.
It's more human if you think a person's just standing there doing it, is what was suggested. I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sure someone could probably
I don't
comment,
know.
But that's why they said to me is like, just get it on a phone with a gimbal, because, you know, the phone quality makes you think, okay, this is, you know, this could be captured by a person, etc. However, the gimbal quality is gonna be just slightly better.
It'll just give you, it'll make it a bit smoother, won't it?
So instead, I did that camera there,
right,
with the Ronin RSC2. Is that what I've got?
Your one.
My gimbal,
the RSC, RS.
I always do this wrong. I can't remember what my gimbal's called. SRC? RSC?
It is an RSC.
It is the RSC.
But I don't know if it is that one you've got, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's the smaller one. It's not the RS.
No, the RS was the big
bastard.
one.
Yeah.
The RSC.
And the number 2 is the upgrade. So I've got the RSC2.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's right.
Yeah, because I got my.
Also, I'd never used that in portrait before. It's a bit of a ball ache, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it is, because the way you have to do it, there isn't another way. I looked this up online. As soon as you press the beep beep, the button, it goes from, because here's my horizontal. I'm shooting horizontal.
Yeah.
It then just, all it does is goes up, right? So now the gimbal's here. I'm holding the gimbal on its tripod. The camera just goes up, right? So now I have to take the whole thing and pop it that way. And now I've got to hold it here. You can't just hold it here and it be there.
Yeah.
You have to hold it here and it be there.
Has it not got another anchor point?
Not that I can find. And also
so you
online.
Can hold it 2 anchor points. Because most of them have got, well, a lot of them have got, so that you can hold it in 2 places. So one of them that points straight upwards, and the other one that kind of comes out at like a 45-degree angle.
I don't have that. No, all I've got is literally the grip and then the tripod.
If it moves, then you'd kind of hold it sort of like almost like it's underslung.
There might be another anchor point. I just don't. I haven't got that attachment.
Oh, okay.
But that's a good shout to fix that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought it would just do how I wanted it to. You know, you hold a gimbal here and it gets the landscape, but then I was hoping it would just go, bloop, and it wasn't an option. So I had to hold it there. What I could do was lock it in place and bring it back a bit, and it would stay that way still. But I couldn't go all the way to there. It would just freak out. In fact, it freaked out on me. It went, it literally started spinning around. And I was like, okay, I broke it. But no, then, redid it.
It was all right.
I could get it to, it was, no, it was fine.
I
did get everything out of it, I think. No, I didn't burn the motor out. That's fine.
We did that to the Gion, didn't we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's dead.
I don't know who it was.
It was
you
probably
me. Yeah. Well, I don't remember it being me, but.
No. To be fair, I think it was just the day where we were like, it's just not working now. So I mean, it could have been anything. Yeah. And it's also Gion. I've heard they're fine. I heard they're great. It's just my experience so far has been they're just not good enough. Because if you can do that, you know what I mean. If you can,
it was a
do that
second-hand one as well, wasn't it?
I think I got a new.
Did you?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought you got a second-hand.
Maybe I did. I don't remember. It's a long time ago now.
It was quite a long time ago.
Didn't get that many uses out of it, to be fair, before it crapped out on us. And the thing is, the fact that happened, regardless of whether we were treating it right or wrong, you know, it shouldn't be that easy to do that, you know. Yeah. Anyway, so the Ronin is treating us very well. I'm enjoying the Ronin.
I really fancy the RS3 Pro.
There's a 3.
There's a 3.
And there's a Pro.
There's a Pro.
Oh, dang.
And it's got the Pro, like all of the. Yeah, it's just got to have. I mean, to be, like,
what does the 3 Pro do? That is that the
payload?
The payload, yeah.
Yeah, the payload's bigger, so it will take the R5C or it should take the R5C without any problems.
Yeah.
And it's got.
Has it got the Raven Eye thing?
Yeah.
I see the Raven Eye is kind of cool. I mean, tell these guys about is it called the Raven Eye? Or am I
think
making
it's
it
called
up?
Raven Eye. I always think it's called Raven Eye, and then I always think. Is that right?
Is it the three-eyed raven?
Is it? Yeah. No, Odin calls. No, it's I don't know. It's like. I don't even know that I know what it does properly.
Yeah.
Does it detect distance? It kind of acts as like its own lens that focuses in on something, and then when you attach it to the focus puller, attach it to the focus puller, it then makes sure that the thing that you're looking at is in focus all the time without having to do it manually.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit like, you know how your iPad will move according to whether you're like sat.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just
it will do that
right?
sort of thing as well. Yeah, and you can like control it with your phone. So if you're
well, to be fair, you can do that with the RSC too.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. It's really cool. Oh. I connected it once and was like, oh.
Quite cool.
Yeah. And you can also connect the Canon to your phone, so you can see what's going through the camera through your phone. So you can literally do it.
Yeah, I really like all of them little Wi-Fi functions. I don't use them anywhere near enough.
No, I mean, I don't really have any. If ever I'm filming, I'll be on the thing. So.
Yeah.
And actually, you don't really want to be doing two at one time, so it's never gonna. I don't think you'd ever need to. But and actually, even the Raven Eye thing, again, same thing. I don't think you'd ever really need it, because if you want 2 or 3 shots, you probably want a human on those, or could you?
Well, I mean, I think you can. I'm not entirely sure, but I think you can have someone remotely pulling focus,
right,
using that as well, which I think would be much better.
Yeah. Because
then that kind of slow focus, moving between objects.
Did you ever find a way to automatically slow down the focus?
I haven't yet, but I haven't really looked either. I think whenever I need to do it, I just do it manually.
Sure.
But apparently within the RS, there's too many R's and too many S's, too many like letters and numbers. But within the R5C, apparently you can slow it down.
Right.
So there is a.
So just tell these guys what we're getting at.
Yeah.
What I've always wanted in a camera, especially the cameras I use, Canon is one of the best for autofocus, right? Especially the EOS R, and the R5 and the R5C, etc.
There's loads of them now.
Loads of
there's the R10, there's an R8, there's an R7.
Jeez. So all the new EOS cameras, especially the mirrorless, are excellent at autofocusing. They've got thousands of points of whatever it's called. You know what it's called. That you can focus points. So thousands of focus points, which is really good for working out whether something's in focus, and it automatically will put something in focus very quickly. What I want is to be able to focus on a subject, and let's say they're quite close, and then I've got another person about 10 meters behind in the background. I want to be able to tap on the other person and have the focus slowly swap to the other person, as though I were using a cinema camera, and changing the focus slowly. However, on Canon, I don't know a way to slow that down.
I'm sure there's got to be one.
There's got to be one. I've looked it up online. Nothing seems to offer that. I think it's quite an obvious thing to have.
I'm pretty sure. Like I went into the camera to my R5 and had a little look.
Yeah.
And I thought I found something that the terminology was like, okay, that's probably it.
Yeah.
But then I clicked it on, tried it, and it didn't really seem any different. So I don't know whether I've like not saved the settings or something.
And someone's going to comment now saying, "Oh, just manual focus." I was like, "Things I don't want to manual focus. I'm not good enough at it. I'm sure I could get better at it, but I don't really feel, especially with a DSLR, and it's not a cinema camera, and I'm just shooting on the fly. I just want to be able to do it quickly, and it's one button, do it for me.
There's bound to be. I reckon you can do it with the RS.
I just want it to remove all skill needed to have.
Use your phone, mate.
Just use my phone.
Just use your phone. People don't care if it's a camera anyway. Just get yourself a little.
We're out of a business, aren't we, every day?
A thimble.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. All the gear, no idea. But I have, on the same thing as TikTok, I have started to try and use TikTok again.
Oh yeah, you're all over it at the moment.
Well, I've been trying to
turning up on mine.
The thing is, I know that it's important. I know that it's important to grow a fan base and to grow whichever. And I know, like, from a YouTube sort of point of view, you've got I can't remember what it is. I think it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and I'm on like 50 subscribers and 2.5 hours worth of watch time. I've got a long way to go before it gets monetized. But all of that just it all adds up. And I thought if I'm making that sort of short form video in that vertical way anyway, I might as well put it on every platform I can. And my kind of go-to is Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. I think that's more because of my age. Yeah. And
we probably need to start capitalizing on Twitter as well, annoyingly.
Yeah, we probably do.
So I was talking to social media, the guy did the filming for us yesterday at Guardians. His literal job is a social media manager, like, for this company. Right. And what he was saying was, he was like, if you want to build up your subscribership, all you have to literally do is just post something, anything, every day for a year, and you'll have over 2,000 subscribers for sure. It doesn't matter what you post, just something. All right, better the content, the better the higher likelihood. But just as long as you don't stop posting something, you will continue to grow. The second you stop and have a break from it, that's when the entire thing, the work that you've done up until then, will dip significantly. Right. So it's consistency, which is frustrating because it means you end up putting out crap content just to get something up. Yeah. And the thing with the value of it is that it turns people see that you have a certain number of subscribers, followers, views, hits, etc., and it instantly your company brand or whatever has higher kind of value. People think
it's got more validity.
People think it's better, even though actually it's frustrating because it doesn't mean that at all. It doesn't mean you're any better at your job. It doesn't mean anything in reality. It only means something in people's perception, and it's really frustrating because you and I are. Let's say you and I didn't post anything this next year, but we continued to learn everything that we're learning anyway. But then an alternate version of that is that we post something every day, just whatever, something, and then we've got kind of, hundreds of thousands of views and followers or whatever versus none. We wouldn't be any better or worse at our jobs. No. However, perception in everyone else's eyes would be completely different. It's very frustrating.
But it's also a case of
modern world, isn't it?
Like I don't think about it as. I think younger people nowadays have got a better grasp on it because they've grown up with it, and they kind of and actually talking to people. Hang on, let me start that again. There's people our age who kind of grew up with the first carnation, if you like, of social media. Yeah, I think were most
Bebo.
Bebo, like Bebo and MySpace and all that sort of stuff. I think we're more susceptible to the kind of the terrors of it. Mm-hmm. So we've kind of watched it grow, and then watched basically social media influencers and that kind of fake lifestyle that's been, and a lot of it might be real, but a lot of it is fake, and sort of this is the body you need, this is where you need to live, this is the all that sort of stuff. And I feel like there's more of a the younger kids now, or the sort of younger adults, kind of between 18, 21, 22, they seem to have a better grasp on the fact that that's not real. Or maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm teaching the kids that are a little bit more savvy with it. Maybe. But they seem to have a better grasp on, like, anyway. But I can't help but look at it and think, this is just me bragging about what I'm doing. And I don't like that. I'm not very good at promoting myself anyway, because I don't particularly like talking about what I'm doing, because I would hate for somebody to turn around and go, well, he's just a dick. As much as I'd like to, I would love to not care. I do a bit. Yeah. God, that was a long way around, wasn't it?
No, you're right though. It's as soon as you put something up, you kind of feel a little bit vulnerable, and people will always slate it, no matter what it is. And it's frustrating. I've taken videos down before because someone's said something harsh, and I'm just like, "Oh, do you know? All right, maybe just take it down."
Yeah.
And I mean, this is a long time ago now. That when I was in my teens putting up videos like covers and things, as soon as there'd be like a crap comment that I didn't like, oh, okay, maybe they're right, and I took it down. Actually, I regret that now. But
See, interestingly though, it's not actually the acceptance of other people that I find frightening. It's not like putting something up and having someone go, "That's shit, mate. You don't know what you're doing."
yeah,
I actually don't care.
yeah,
It's my own acceptance.
yeah,
And watching things back and going, actually that wasn't right. That's not like, and it's probably just the perfectionist in me. But I don't want to put stuff up and then go, oh God, look at this, look that, that's not right, that's not right. I don't know.
I mean, even doing this, we're actually kind of like entering a new era now. We're just like putting stuff up, and all we're really doing is just having a chat, and it's probably quite boring for some people. But
probably. Yeah. I mean, we've had some pretty good reviews from it.
Oh, good.
People seem to be enjoying it. People seem to be enjoying the first episode when they're like, "Oh yeah, I listened to the first one." I'm like, "Oh, okay. What about the other two?"
Yeah.
Like,
I'll be honest, I haven't listened to those either.
No, well, I mean,
I was there.
Just, yeah, they've each had like 18 views, and I'm probably 8 of them. Yeah, but I'm. Yeah, you're right. I'm being more hot on the social media side of things, and I am trying my hardest to just post something every day.
Well, the other thing is it's free advertising, and the more views, followers you've got, etc., the better the value of that advertising is. So it's like, you're right. We've got to get hot on it so that we have a streamlined platform for just putting stuff out there. That even, let's say we end up getting some really cool gig in a couple of months for whatever it may be, as a festival or something. If we put it up now, an advert to it, we might have 30, 40 people turn up, which would be really cool. However, with a strong social media presence, you could triple that.
It's weird as well, isn't it? Like, the strong social media presence has become like the new CV.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really even need to know what you're doing anymore.
We actually, literally, I've heard about casting for certain things in London, plays and little workshops, etc., things like that.
Yeah.
Where it has literally been a requirement, or it's been something to look at, is what's their social media following like.
Yeah. And
there's me kind of going, well, it doesn't tell me anything about their skill set.
No. But you're right.
It's relevant for certain things. If you're trying to promote a brand and you've got someone on the team that's got a high social media presence, then that's automatically an avenue to an audience there waiting for you. So it's, if we've got two options between someone who's got not a very big following and a huge following, well, it's clear that which one's going to help us the most. All right, I will always say pick the best one, but if it's exactly equal, you will lose out to someone with a better social media following. It's frustrating because I don't have a very good social media following myself.
No, I don't have a very good social media. I mean, I've got, I don't know, probably 1,100 people on Instagram. I don't even know on Facebook. I've had that thing for God knows how long, and it doesn't seem to move. It kind of goes up 20, comes down another 5.
Thing is, if you and I accepted the people that are trying to those scammy profiles, if we said yes to them all, we'd probably have loads, mate.
I've been getting the ump with the trading ones.
Oh my God, so annoying.
There's loads of it. It was the Shein gift card for a little while,
right? And then some Trade X or something.
Trade, something like that. And it's like...
So Instagram, sort it out, mate.
Yeah, please.
It's really annoying.
I just keep getting tagged in stuff and thinking, ooh, who's tagged me? And it's because that someone wants me to join their stock something. I don't know. It's always the same picture with a different profile name, and it's something with a shed load of numbers.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
It's just really annoying.
It's either trading, gift cards, or sex bots.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
I don't want any of it.
But I do want to grow massively. I don't particularly want to pay for it either, because ever since starting to get out there a little bit more as well, people do, don't they? My inbox is full of spam from people saying, I can grow your account.
Grow your business. Your
Yeah,
SEO.
guaranteed 2,000 this, and it's going to be this. Come on,
Yeah.
I want to
don't mind pushing ads a little bit, but
I want to do it organically.
Yeah.
I don't really care how long it takes. I'd prefer to do it organically. Yeah. So yes, please like and subscribe. I did ask whether this was all right because I was kind of juggling about 4 different YouTube accounts.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Because I had the Real Time Sessions one, I made another one for the Stave Studios, and I had my DR Photophonics one, and then DistroKid made me one for the Davy Ray Rogers stuff.
Oh, it's so annoying. I don't like that they do that.
No, me neither.
Because we did the same.
I don't mind that they do it, but I would like for my own account to be able to claim it.
That's what I mean. I kind of want it. Yeah, exactly.
Because otherwise, it's just trying to monetize too. Yeah. But I suppose from their perspective, they monetize it and we get it through district. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so DR Photophonics, Dr. Photophonics on YouTube. Please like and subscribe it. I will link at the end of this video. Yeah. That's probably about it.
That's probably about it. I think that's quite a... we can round it off.
Yeah. We ended up ranting about social media a little bit.
Not what the plan was, but I like it.
We'll have more of a plan for the next one as well, I think. We need to... we need to start getting some stuff in from you guys as well. So
we'll bring someone in soon.
Yeah, we do. I've got a list slowly growing of people that I want to get in to interview. And we need to get on the phone to Matt Glickstein.
Yep.
Drop him a message, see if we can get him on, and I'm going to try and get. Yeah. We'll go through the list. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, for listening. So I'm Dave Rogers. This is Stefan Kelk. I don't think we ever actually do that, do we?
No.
So I am DR Photophonics or Dr. Photophonics on everything: YouTube, Spotify. No, I'm not Spotify. I'm David Ray Rogers on Spotify.
David Ray Rogers, yeah.
Fucking hell. Instagram, Facebook. I might as well start a Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to start a Twitter.
Yeah, do it.
So like, follow, share. The same on TikTok. I've re-got TikTok, so we'll see. And then you are Stefan JK89. Are you on that on everything?
No, that's just Instagram. The rest is just Stefan Kelk. You'll find it.
Stefan Kelk.
No one else has that name.
No.
So you're fine. Don't. Just spell it right.
Yeah. Cool. Catch you in a bit.